This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. Possible isolated thunderstorms for this evening and tonight could produce some hail and high winds.
So let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti watching the radar. Gary?
Keeping a very close eye on the radar. I think the severe weather threat has lessened just a little bit over the last couple of hours, but there's still a narrow window of opportunity over the next couple of hours. We have an alert day in the forecast for this evening for strong to possibly severe thunderstorms, hail, high winds, perhaps even an isolated tornado can't be ruled out, although the tornado threat seems to be pretty low. Here's the live view from the Queeby Radio Skycam at Platteville. Some stronger thunderstorms are developing just to the west and northwest of Platteville. The severe weather threat has been scaled back just a little bit, but there's a slight risk of severe thunderstorms from Madison southward, a marginal risk to the north. You can see one batch of showers and isolated thunderstorms has swept east of Madison. That's cooled things down east of town. But west of town, there's been a little bit of sunshine and temperatures are starting to warm up. And you can see thunderstorms starting to develop over Grant County and areas of eastern Iowa just south of Grant County. And that's moving into an area where temperatures are in the upper 60s. Notice east of Madison where those showers have gone through, temperatures in the 50s. So the severe weather threat much lower east of Madison. So look for thunderstorm chances this evening. Any thunderstorm could become severe, but I think the severe weather threat will probably end by mid to late evening. After that, look for a windy and cooler day for tomorrow with highs only in the lower 50s and some scattered showers. But we'll take a closer look at the severe weather chances in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. We are still waiting to hear what the Department of Health Services will tell the Supreme Court in response to a lawsuit that challenges the authority to extend the Safer at Home order.
Our Amy Reed joins us now to tell us how other groups are getting involved in the case while we wait. Amy?
Each side of this case had a group of people that tried to jump into the discussion. In the last 20 minutes, though, the court denied the filings for any of these outside groups. What they were trying to accomplish, though, on the side supporting DHS, the Milwaukee Teachers Education Association, Madison Teachers, Inc., SEIU Healthcare Wisconsin, and Amalgamated Transit Union Local 998 argue they have an interest in this case because the outcome could send their workers back to work and put them at risk of infection. They asked the court to consider this, inciting against the legislature, which filed the suit. The Speaker of the Assembly and the Senate Majority Leader said the lawsuit is to stop overreach and to give the legislature a seat at the table for deciding the state's next steps. Today, one of the lawyers for the unions countered that idea.
The people who deserve a seat at the table are the people who are directly affected by this pandemic. And that's the frontline workers who are represented by these unions. And we're going to do our best to ensure that they get to be heard.
Also submitting to this case today is the conservative law firm, the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty. They filed a brief on behalf of two small businesses and a business advocacy group that agrees with the legislature that DHS Secretary-designee Andrea Palm did not have the authority to extend Safer at Home by herself or past the expiration of the public health emergency. This was denied as well. Again, we're still waiting to hear what Palm will say in her formal response. That was due at 4 p.m. And when the legislature filed this last week, the governor immediately jumped to Palm's defense, saying that she did nothing wrong.
Amy Reed, live at the Capitol. Amy, thank you.
Over 1 million people have now tested positive for COVID-19 in the United States. In Wisconsin, the state has over 6,300 confirmed cases. That includes 52 cases that are now tied to the Wisconsin election held on April 7th. Wisconsin health officials are reporting 301 deaths now in the state from the disease, up 18 deaths from yesterday. Meanwhile, over 3,000 people in the state have recovered from the illness.
Governor Tony Evers plans to open several state parks, forests, and natural areas this Friday. The Department of Natural Resources will reopen 34 state parks and forests on May 1st with special protections to ensure social distancing guidelines are followed. Governor Evers had closed 40 state parks and natural areas in early April.
People will be able to resume a little bit of normalcy. They'll be able to take solace in our state parks and in the forests. People will be able to ease their minds and will be able to take care of themselves both mentally and physically. And if we all keep following the science and the public health guidelines, we will be able to continue to turn that dial. And that is our ultimate goal. That's why we're doing everything we can do to keep people safer at home. And when they're not at home, they can be safer in our parks.
There will be restrictions at the parks. Restrooms, shelters, and playgrounds will be closed. Hours of operation will be 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Properties will close every Wednesday for maintenance. Gibraltar Rock, Pewett's Nest, Parfrey's Glen, and the Dells of the Wisconsin River will remain closed. Properties will have capacity limitations as well, especially in busy places like Devil's Lake. Campgrounds will be closed until May 26th. The state has yet to release a full list of which state parks and forests will be open on Friday. Wisconsin, of course, is known as the dairy state, but it is also home to many pig farms as well, and they're taking a major hit from this pandemic.
With a shutdown of some major pork processing plants, it's forcing some farmers to euthanize piglets because they don't have enough room for them, and even if they did, there's no market to sell them.
We can't hang on to the animals that long. There are people that have said, well, why can't you sell them to a consumer? Well, how many consumers do you know that are ready and equipped for a 300-pound hog to come and live at their place? And I say live because they're going to have to take care of that animal for a while until they can get it processed.
It is a harsh reality that's taken a huge mental toll on our farmers.
But thankfully, not all farmers are at this point. Our Jamie Perez spoke to a pig farmer who shares what he's doing to stay afloat during the pandemic. Jamie?
So the man that I talked to is the owner of Willow Creek Farms in Prairie du Sac. He said since this pandemic started, he's taken about a 50% loss of revenue, but he is making some new adaptations with a new business model to adapt to these times.
Getting your product to market has been an interesting challenge.
Daniel Fox has had to adapt his pig farm and meat processing business in a way he's never had to before. On one side of business,
we sell to different retail stores in the area, Metcalf's Market, all the Willow Street co-ops. That business has been very sound.
Things are still going well, but on the other side,
we're working a lot harder to make less money. That's just the unfortunate reality right now.
Not as great. Fox said when restaurants closed, he lost more than half of his business to ship out pork to. Now he's created a new form of business through what he calls meat boxes.
Different creative cuts that we put into a box, a 10 or 20 pound box, create a recipe since I'm a chef by trade. And we'll put the recipe in the box. We provide a video.
So let that rest for about 5 minutes and get ready to eat it.
And we've been either delivering that to people's homes directly, or people can pick up at our restaurant downtown.
Now a true farm-to-table experience. This was never something Fox had planned to do in his career. But with the changing times, Fox said he's doing what he has to do to keep up.
Originally laid off about 80% of our employees. We're slowly bringing people back on board as we're getting these programs in place to run grocery and delivery.
People can pick up a meat box at the Willow Creek Farms in Prairie du Sac, at his restaurant, Heritage Tavern in downtown Madison, or in Fitchburg at his processing plant, where he's also creating a Heritage Barbecue to-go service that will launch this Friday.
Jamie, thank you so much. Fox is part of a Wisconsin pork industry that is projected to lose more than $45 million from this pandemic. But President Trump is signing an executive order to keep meat processing plants open.
During the pandemic, your dental health may be the last thing on your mind.
Unless, of course, it's an emergency, and dentists are still seeing patients in those situations. Amanda Quintana joins us now with more details about how dental care is operating right now. Amanda?
Yes, well, don't expect to get a routine cleaning during the Safer at Home order. Dentists suggest you just practice good dental habits at home, but emergency situations are still being treated, and they say you should not wait on those things. Fitchburg dentist Jennifer Bergstrom says give your dentist a call if you have any pain or dental emergencies. You should get treatment, and they are there to help you, working under the guidelines of the CDC and the American Dental Association.
Patients should know that dentists really do want to see them and treat them and take care of the pain. It is not something that they should wait on. They should definitely get in and get it taken care of. And I think that they can feel pretty safe in any dental office, but if they have any questions, they can call their office. If they're concerned about the virus or any, different procedures that the offices are using to keep their patients safe.
She says the only change is that dentists have N95 masks and face shields while performing treatments. But dentists have always worked to stay clean and sanitary to prevent infection, so not much else has changed there. When things do open up again, you will probably notice changes in the waiting room. Dr. Bergstrom says you won't see as many things like magazines that multiple patients touch.
Thank you, Amanda. President Trump touted the success of the Paycheck Protection Program at a White House event with small business owners, but hundreds of thousands of other business owners are still waiting for relief from the program. Millions of Americans are also still waiting for their stimulus checks. A top White House economic advisor says the administration is looking into the possibility of a second round.
I think that that's something that we're studying very carefully, that I know that people in the House are as well.
In 2020 to the Senate.
The Senate announced it will return to Washington next week, but the White House now says it won't, though talks continue on another relief bill. President Trump bashed that decision, saying the Democrats don't want to come back. A restaurant in Rock County says any farmer who orders will get free delivery directly to their field if they need it. The Chopir Tap says it serves an agricultural community and respects the work that farmers are doing. They know sometimes those farmers don't get to take a break. So owner Bill Perkins says with the pandemic, this act of service has taken on a whole new meaning.
People are looking at our farmers, seeing them dump their tankers full of milk because our schools aren't in session, our restaurants aren't running, our hotels aren't running. So our beef producers, our pork producers, our milk producers, our food chains are breaking because of what's going on.
The restaurant's post has now been shared close to 1,000 times on social media.
SpaceX, the aerospace company founded by Elon Musk, donated face shields to SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital in Madison. SpaceX announced in late March it was making those face shields for healthcare companies, and SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital received 300 of those shields just last week.
A local advertising firm is running an ad campaign to honor workers who are working on the front line of the COVID-19 pandemic. The hashtag MyHeroWI campaign, started by Adams Outdoor Advertising, features photos of employees in healthcare, grocery stores, media, construction, convenience stores, and many others. Photos of the workers will be displayed on the ad agency's digital billboards. The public can submit photos to the ad campaign as well by posting photos on social media with the hashtag MyHeroWI.
And up next at 5, another arrest has been made in connection with the escaped inmates in Columbia County. We'll explain. And coming up tonight at 6, a Janesville woman's story about fighting COVID-19 is now going viral online. We'll share her message tonight at 6. And not a ton of movement today on Wall Street as the Dow falls 32.25. Rougher day for the NASDAQ, which tumbled 122 points. The S&P lost 15. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Jan from Toyota. Many of you still need to be on the road right now. Toyota is here to help.
We're offering an incredible 0% on our most popular Toyotas. That's 0% on Camry, 0% on RAV4, or 0% on Tacoma. Plus, Toyota will defer your payments for up to 90 days. And if you need service for your current vehicle, our service centers remain open.
We're here for you. Contact your local Toyota dealer to see how they can help. Toyota.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
From our family to yours, we want to encourage you to keep going. Keep protecting what's most important. Keep hopeful in the face of all this. Keep believing. Keep being strong. Keep supporting the people on the front line. Keep staying together while staying apart. Keep being fearless. And most of all, keep dreaming. American Family Insurance is mailing our personal auto insurance customers a premium relief payment to help them keep going. We'll keep being here when you need us.
Right now, staying in touch is more important than ever. So to help you stay connected during this unprecedented time, US Cellular is waiving data overage charges. Now through May, no matter what plan you're on, you'll have the smartphone data you need and not be charged for any overages. That way, you can work from home, check the latest headlines, and stay in touch with family and friends without worrying about your bill. So even if you have to be apart, you can stay in touch. US Cellular.
Tonight at 6, state parks and forests will reopen this weekend with new social distancing rules. And a Janesville woman's story about fighting COVID-19 is going viral online. We'll share her message with you tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
You make plans, what to wear, where to go, when to go, what to bring. And then the weather changes everything. Let News 3 Now First Warn Weather prepare you for what's coming. First, fast, and accurately, so you can plan your life.
Columbia County deputies have arrested another woman in connection with 2 inmates escaping earlier this month. Deputies say 46-year-old Catherine Woodrick drove the vehicle that picked up the 2 inmates, Thomas Deering and James Newman, from the Poinet Piggly Wiggly. Woodrick was booked into the Columbia County Jail and could face charges of escape as party to a crime. Along with Woodrick, Holly Zimdahl, who is a kitchen employee at the prison, is charged with helping the inmates escape. Deering and Newman were arrested in Rockford. Deputies say the investigation is ongoing and further arrests are possible.
A man is in custody, another recovering after a stabbing in Fitchburg this morning. Fitchburg officers were called to Post Road. This is near Leopold Elementary School about 3:13 this morning. They found one man with several non-life-threatening stab wounds who was able to give police a description of the suspect and the direction in which he traveled. Police later arrested Amari Johnson Amos of Madison. Johnson Amos was previously wanted on several outstanding warrants. Police say Johnson Amos and the victim were involved in a fight before he armed himself with a knife. Officers say the victim is expected to make a full recovery.
Police have identified the man who was fatally shot by police outside of a Waukesha hospital. 58-year-old Randy Ashland was shot April 15th outside Waukesha Memorial Hospital. Police responded to a report of a man with a gun in the parking lot and found Ashland armed with a handgun near the entrance to the emergency department. The hospital was locked down as officers talked with Ashland, repeatedly asking him to drop the gun. Police say he aimed the weapon at officers who then opened fire. Let's get a check on the weather now and an update on those possible storms. Gary is watching the forecast. Gary?
We're also keeping a close eye on the Skycam. This is the WISC Skycam looking out toward the southwest. You can see the clouds definitely building up. We're not seeing any patches of blue there. The cloud cover will start to cool things down a little bit. That might weaken storms that are heading toward the Madison area over the next couple of hours. But let's start out by taking a look at high-resolution Doppler radar. We're seeing some scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms developing over Grant County into western Iowa County, western Lafayette County, west of Dodgeville and Darlington, and then down south of Dubuque, Iowa. Looks like the strongest cell there, capable of producing at least some heavy downpours and maybe a little bit of hail as it moves to the east at 25 miles per hour. Those storms are staying below severe limits. Farther to the south, there have been some severe thunderstorms in Illinois. But you can see the first batch of showers and thunderstorms moving through far southeastern Wisconsin. That has cooled down the air, especially east of Madison and Janesville. To the west, this area here has warmed up a little bit because of the lack of rain over the last couple of hours and even a little bit of sunshine coming through. So you're seeing this band of showers and maybe even a second one behind it. This is right along the cold front. So if we see any severe weather, it's going to be as these move eastward into this area of a little more unstable weather where the temperatures are a little bit warmer. But it's going to be a narrow window window of opportunity, because once they start moving east of us and we get past sunset, temperatures start to cool down. That stabilizes the atmosphere and reduces the severe weather threat. Future radar over the next 3 hours shows a narrow line of showers and thunderstorms moving eastward, probably reaching Madison just to the west of Janesville by around 8 o'clock or so. These storms, again, it's possible there could be an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm, but you can see that they are definitely weakening as they push eastward toward Madison and Janesville by around 8 o'clock. Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk of severe thunderstorms from Madison southward, a marginal risk of an isolated severe thunderstorm north of Madison. As far as the threats are concerned, large hail, highest threat from Madison southward, a low threat to the north of Madison. Same thing for high winds. The tornado threat, pretty low, especially north of Madison, but can't be ruled out. At least a low threat from Madison southward if we can get one of those storms spinning up right along the cold front. But again, that narrow window of opportunity will weaken these storms over the next couple of hours. As we look at visible cloud track, here's that clearing I was talking about. Notice the showers and little lines of thunderstorms trying to develop in that clear area, or moving toward that clear area where the temperatures are a little bit warmer. 3 things you need to know in the forecast after the thunderstorms this evening. Look for a windy and cooler day tomorrow with high temperatures only in the lower 50s. And then on Friday, we'll be back to the upper 60s, and we'll see a mild weekend with highs in the lower 70s Saturday and the upper 60s on Sunday. So our forecast calls for windy and cooler weather for tomorrow after the showers and thunderstorms end. Tomorrow's high at 52. But as we look at future track in the short term, again, that narrow line of showers and thunderstorms moving eastward. Notice by 10 o'clock, it's east of Madison, wind shifting around to a little more northwesterly and northerly direction. That starts cooling us off tomorrow. And notice those temperatures only going up a couple of degrees with off and on showers through the day. Even tomorrow night and into Thursday morning, showers east of Madison, whereas west of Madison will clear during the day on Thursday. So we could see temperatures staying around 50 in our far eastern viewing area and mid-60s out to the west on Thursday. 7 to 10-day forecast, temperatures go back up. We'll see a mild weekend with just a slight chance of showers Friday night and Saturday night and during the day Sunday. A little better chances for rain the middle part of next week with a cool down for a couple of days. Temperatures warm back up at the end of the week. We'll keep an eye on the severe weather threat tonight, though.
All right, Gary, thank you. And ahead on News 3 now at 5, why U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds and the U.S. Navy Blue Angels are flying over cities today. That story after a short break.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We wrote the book on replacement windows here at Mad City Windows. Now take a look at our custom-made Eco Sky windows, featuring Sky Mirror technology and layers of low E to give your home an energy upgrade. You know, Mad City, Wisconsin's #1 ranked remodeler. And you can count on us to put a high-performance Energy Star rated window in your home. And you can take advantage of the Factory Direct Window Blowout Sale. Get a house full of windows for $29.95. $29.95. Ask about 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. Look at the bonus. Buy 7 or more premium windows and get a patio door installed for free. Call during this program and get a free Walmart or Amazon gift card with estimate. Be sure to ask about our virtual online estimates. Call us here in Madison and throughout South Central Wisconsin at 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616. Be sure to ask about Mad City's Do More discount. Get additional savings on a new bath and kitchen upgrades. We're going to put a great product in your home. Now remember, we're going to put a high-performance Energy Star rated window in your home with the extra coatings of low E to give your home an energy upgrade. And now would be a great time to call and save a lot of money during our Factory Direct Window Blowout Sale. Get a house full of windows for $29.95. $29.95. This price won't last long. Go to the phone and call in now. Ask about 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. And look at the bonus. You buy 7 or more premium windows and you get a new patio door installed for free. And if you call during this program, you get a free $100 Walmart gift card or Amazon gift card with your estimate. And be sure to ask about our virtual online estimates only from Mad City Windows.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Okay, everyone, our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Great tasting Ensure with 9 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, and nutrients to support immune health.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection remains open to serve our customers and communities during these times of uncertainty. During Safer at Home, we've got you covered for all your plumbing service needs. Call us for help. We are here for you.
The Navy's Blue Angels and the Air Force Thunderbirds teamed together for an air salute to first responders to the coronavirus outbreak.
A show of support for healthcare workers and first responders was on full display in New York City as they flew over the pandemic's epicenter. For families watching the flyover, it's a welcome diversion in an uncertain time. But the tribute to those risking their health to keep all of us safe is what they say is most important.
They are just going above and beyond to keep us all well and to make sure that people who can't be with their loved ones at this time they're giving them the comfort and support that we can't.
What an amazing sight to see. The Northeast salute also flew above New Jersey and Philadelphia.
The coronavirus pandemic has hit the $700 billion entertainment industry very hard. Movie theaters closed, release dates on hold, production shut down. Tens of thousands of workers in the business have lost their jobs. Box office editors think this could knock out 25% of the nation's movie theaters. Entertainment productions support nearly 750,000 jobs in California alone and $68 billion in wages. When theaters do eventually open up again, it'll likely be a very different experience, likely be spaced 1 or 2 seats apart from the person next to you.
Well, many students graduating from high school in 2020 may not have a traditional ceremony, but at least they will have a unique one. Facebook and Instagram plan to honor America's class of 2020 with a live stream event next month. Oprah Winfrey is scheduled to give the commencement address. Lil Nas X and Miley Cyrus will perform, and there will be celebrity appearances by Jennifer Gardner, Awkwafina, and Simone Biles. According to Facebook, the ceremony will give shout-outs to individual high schools across the country. The event will be live streamed on May 15th, starting at 1 p.m.
Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
We here at Brothers Maine wanted to check in with everyone in the light of the COVID-19 epidemic. We're going to do everything we can here at our store to make sure everything's clean, disinfected, and ready for customers to come in and shop with us. Not only can we come to your house and set up the products as we normally would, but we're also going to be offering a free drop-off service in Dane and Rock County. There's nothing more important to our company than making sure that our employees and our customers are safe and healthy.
Help is what we've always given. So thank you to our helpers at BMO and beyond. Thank you to the healers, the fighters, the all-nighters, the cleaners, the movers, the 18-wheelers. Thank you to the farmers, the grocers, the above and beyonders. Thank you to all the frontliners for keeping our lives moving when the world needs to stop.
The way you get through hard times is to hold strong to your values. At Group Health Cooperative, our common values have sustained us for over 4 decades. Now is no different. We are here, in our clinics, but we want you to be safer at home. That's why GHC has more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we have great prices every day. So during our big spring sale, you know the savings will be huge. Save big on lawn and garden supplies, like Estate Weed and Feed Plus Fertilizer, just $17.99. Get $20 off large bags of Estate Sun to Shade Grass Seed. Save $5 on these Fizzcars, loppers, or shears. Plus, buy online and pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, as America reaches 1 million cases of coronavirus, the president plans to order meat processors to stay open. Will that keep your grocery store stocked? Plus, our series, Racing to a Cure. Could a new vaccine be ready by September? Why scientists say they're 80% sure it will be widely available. And dining retro? In the age of social distancing, why car hops and drive-ins could be making a comeback. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Let's head to meteorologist Gary Canalti, who has a final check of our forecast. Gary, I was waiting for Susan to say hi.
Yeah, we're keeping a close eye on the radar and on the Skycam. That's the WISC Skycam. Looking toward the southwest as some thunderstorms are building up over southwestern Dane County and northern Greene County. Looks like the strongest cell south of Mount Horeb and northwest of New Glarus. Right now, heavy rain and perhaps some small hail. The threat as that storm moves to the northeast at 23 miles per hour. You can see it's heading toward Montrose by about 5:52. So be aware for some small hail and heavy rain as that storm continues to track off just probably to the south of Madison over the next couple of hours. But you can see some additional showers and maybe some isolated thunderstorms trying to build up toward the Mississippi River and through Grant and parts of Lafayette and Iowa County. So as we look at temperatures right now, that's the area where temperatures are still in the mid-60s to around 70, where the most likely area for any additional stronger thunderstorm development would be. Things will wind down after that, though.
All right, Gary will keep an eye on it for us. We'll be back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.